Dawn, 32 FM 94.9. From motivationals
to news
to sports and talk,
we'll give you all you need to make the best of your day.
Break of Dawn, 32 FM 94.9.
It's a lovely Wednesday morning. Good morning to you, dear listener. Welcome to yet another time on the Break of Dawn newspaper review. You call it your morning tonic. You're on to 32 FM 94.9, your laughter station, your Fenya station. I am OLUTAYO. OGUNADE, welcome once again. DELE, ADEYANJU is right here.
Good morning, Tayo. Good morning, listener. My name is DELE ADEYANJU. Welcome to the Wednesday edition of the program. Break of Dawn newspaper review on 32 FM 94.9. Don't forget we are live on YouTube this morning, 32 FM 949 Ibadan. And of course, when it's time, you have an opportunity of being part of the program by dropping your comments, your headline through any of our through YouTube. You have a number to call, and of course, you can drop your comments as SMS. I have with me this morning Daily Posts, I have Punch newspaper, I have Nigerian Tribune newspaper, Independent and Vanguard. Let's see, front page of the Nigerian Tribune, how 2023 presidency is splitting the zones. Edo PDP falls out with Obaseki, wants deputy governor to resign for harmonization. LASU VC, no to non-native Omoe Kokpataki group says. And also, Ramadan Eid al-Fitr is Thursday, NSCIA. Buhari should resign or step aside, Adebanjo Afenifere leader. NSIA grew assets to 772.75 billion naira in 2020. And the biggest headline there, Southern governors meet in Asaba. Ban open grazing, demand restructuring. Want Buhari to convoke national dialogue urgently. And also, insecurity, we are considering restructuring, not separation. Federal government says 40 terror financiers for prosecution, judiciary to be unbundled. And finally, Buhari approves new security measures for Southeast South.
From Daily Trust, we have this one. Sultan declares Thursday as Eid al-Fitr Day. Gunmen set NDLEA office ablaze in Abia. FCT bans prayers on Eid grounds. Man who challenged SARS operatives for parking wrongly has been missing for 6 years. NPA saga. PDP wants Amechi Hadiza sacked, prosecuted. Still from politics, 2023 polls. PDP asks INEC to transmit results electronically. Sovereign authority assets rise to 772.75 billion naira. Minister urges FCT, FRSC boss to enforce traffic rules. HPC tackles PDP over comment on anti-graft war. We won't allow opposition to denigrate Buhari, Governor Abdulrazak. Constitution review. Senate holds public hearing in 12 states. Dare bags ANOCA Sport Administrator Award. DBN gets positive AAA rating from agency. Okay, let's see if we have some more before we go to another paper. How I was confirmed leader of Tijaniya, ex-Emma Sanusi, Southern governors to Buhari convene national dialogue. NPC appeals to Ekiti residents not to treat enumerators as intruders. We won't allow people to denigrate Buhari. I took that earlier. And Lagos indigents insist native must be Lasso VC.
A Daily Post newspaper is next. Boko Haram, over 15 terrorists killed in Maiduguri. And Kwara, Governor Abdul Razak swears in new cabinet. And Eid al-Fitr, police deploy personnel to mosques, Eid praying grounds, strategic points in Oshun. And Eid al-Fitr, police deploy 2,161 personnel, ban tricycle riders, fireworks in Plateau. Insecurity, police withdraw escorts from Southeast Rivers governors, senators, VIPs. Eid al-Fitr prayer to hold at National Mosque in Abuja. Management, Mama Taraba. Buhari sends delegation to Taraba over ex-minister's death. Constitution review, public hearing begins May 26. Troops, Boko Haram insurgents exchange bullets in Borno. Osinbajo departs Nigeria for Uganda. Eid al-Fitr, Muslims to fast today. Shawwal moon not sighted in Saudi Arabia. 6 kidnapped kingpins arrested in Abuja. Insecurity, Southern governors meet in Asaba. Ban open grazing, call for national conference. NIMN inaugurates tribunal to check activities of quack marketers. Ikpeazu orders extension of curfew to Umuneochi, Bende local government areas. Oshun government shuts Central Mosque over inability to install new imam. Nigerian government clears air on curfew. New COVID-19 lockdown. And the watch laments level of insecurity, 6 God intervention. Buhari thanks European Union for helping Nigeria. And for sake of self-respect, Buhari should resign. Adeyanju rights group alleges 1,470 Christians killed in Nigeria within 4 months. Eid al-Fitr, Bauchi police deploy 3,147 personnel in praying grounds. Our wards use maggot-infested toilets, live like prisoners. Parents petition Education Minister over condition of FGC, NISE students. And finally, Buhari, some people want coup in Nigeria, like Mohammed.
And from Premium Times, Southern governors resolve to ban open grazing of cattle. 17 Southern governors resolve to ban open grazing of cattle. Insecurity, address Nigerians, convoke national dialogue. Southern governors tell Buhari. Let's see some more from Premium Times. Buhari approves new security measures for Southeast South-South. Official, how Amechi Hadiza Usman clashed over multi-billion naira NPA contract. Police engage kidnappers in another gun battle. Q3 rescues 7 victims. Presidency confirms burglary attempt on Gambari, Meccano's residencies. Let's see some more. Ramadan ends Wednesday. That's today. Salah is tomorrow. NSCIA. EU mulls €210 million humanitarian aid for Nigeria. 7 others. NSAS bullet extracted from head of police victim. A pathologist. NSAS panels 7.5 million naira compensation angers petitioner. Still from Premium Times, governors of southern states meet in Delta. ACF calls for investigation into alleged arrest of helicopter supplying items to bandits. Again, FCTA cancels Eid al-Fitr public prayer. Again, Buhari summons security chiefs, others over security challenges. Do we have more? Osinbajo to represent Nigeria at Ugandan presidential inauguration. And my sad story, Abakari, where is Eric Okwaji?
The Punch newspaper is next. Youth storm Oshun Palace with 2 men killed by gunmen. Youth storm Oshun Palace with 2 men killed by gunmen. Indian COVID-19 strain surfaces in Nigeria. The Citizens Center alerts NCDC. Security experts demand probe. Raise concerns over villa robbery. Drama unfolds as Mbaka shuts Adoration Ministry ground till June. Moon not sighted. Ramadan continues today. NSCIA. We know where kidnappers are. Only being careful. Lai Mohammed. Oshun Mosque shut. Salah prayers banned as imams battle for seats. Boko Haram's care. National Assembly orders thorough screening of vehicles and persons. And Corona students win 2 million. Of course, convoke national dialogue. South tells Buhari, Ohaneze, Afenifere back governors. Lagos plans affordable housing schemes. Government gifts 5 communities 20,000 free prepaid meters. Bauchi Traffic Agency arrests 100 drivers, fined 20,000 naira each. Measures to quickly end killings in South approved. IG. Idil Fitri, Bajabia Mila, Autumn, Ekiti Monarchs seek prayers for peace security. Recreational centers fund sports short as FCT bans Salah prayers. Egu faults absence of history in school curricula. Police FRSC deploy men on roads, others for Salah. Policeman engaged in brawl, killed in Zamfara for eating during Ramadan. OPC plans courts to fight kidnapping, others in Ogun. Youth should be ashamed for failing Nigeria, says Adeyanju. And don't cry for Dari, says Adeboye at son's burial. Security threats, task force arrests 150 beggars in Abuja. Panic as troops battle Boko Haram in Maiduguri. And finally, Buhari okays new security measures for Southeast, South.
Let's see some more from The Guardian. 17 southern governors ban open cattle grazing. All right, still from The Guardian. Air cargo business surges as African airlines record 24.6% demand spike. Another one here. Presidency urges states to on ROW for broadband deployment. Obasaki boosts security with 15 vehicles for Edo Vigilante. Foreign investors pull out 1.64 trillion naira from stock market over insecurity. Amechi denies insisting on Chinese for channel management contracts. Group flames showing cast call for TB Joshua's trial over collapsed building. Police nab kidnappers of 13-year-old girl in Ogun. Igbo group writes army chief cautions against arbitrary killings. Eid al-Fitr and Ramadan 2021, something from the editorial of The Guardian. Ahead 2023, Lagos women set agenda for more political involvement. Adisabala Usman, fall of another Buhari woman, pray for sincere leaders. Secondus urges Muslims. From the sports side of The Guardian, Sporting clinch first Portuguese title since 2002. Joshua versus Fury set for Saudi Arabia in August. Eddie reveals. Let's see from the business side. Federal government hopeful of improved earnings from floating LNG. Just dry ports to be completed in 2022. Stakeholders advocate fair hearing as NPA probe begins. One more. The other side of Pantami. You can find from a column of the Guardian newspaper. Bauchi Traffic Agency commences ban on Okada. Bauchi Traffic Agency commences ban on Okada.
We have the time coming up to 15 minutes past 6 this morning. Quickly, we observe our first break to bring you commercial messages. Stay with us.
As you freely connect to your creator, also stay in touch with your loved ones across all networks for just 12 kobo per second all through this holy month. Simply dial *152# to enjoy this special voice plan. And if you want to share pictures and videos of fun Sahu moments, dial *312# to get best value Airtel Night Bundle.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Titan Farms Multi-Business Limited is calling all event vendors in Ibadan to submit a tender. This invite includes a tender from decorators, DJs, caterer, both continental and African dishes, drink vendors, souvenir vendors, MCs, cake vendors, cocktail vendors, ushering agencies, bouncers, floor coordinators, photographers, videographers, etc. The tender is expected to be submitted from Monday, April the 26th to 3rd of May 2021. All interested vendors should show interest of participation by visiting the anniversary committee in our office. Time 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily at Titan Farms House, opposite Motor Dealer Car Mart, Akala Express, New Garage, Ibadan. Visit our website on www.titanfarms.org or at Titan Farms NG on Instagram.
If you no sabi transfer news, you fit tell all your padi say na your team get correct top striker.
What are you talking about?
If you tell your padi say na your team get correct top striker, dem fit shout dey follow you argue.
No way!
If dem shout dey follow you argue, everybody for viewing center fit shook mouth for the matter. If dem shook mouth for the matter, you fit fall your hand for the matter. If you fall your hand for the matter, you fit kick bench as you dey vex. Abeg, before you enter yawa, settle the matter with Google search. Get the latest football news, live scores, transfers, probabilities, and anything wey concern football with your Google app.
Uncle Dentist, wetin be cavities and how Colgate take dey protect my teeth from cavities? Shey dey use Comfu?
No dear, na hole for teeth dey cause most tooth pain wey be cavity. But if you use Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection take brush every day, the confirmed formula go help keep natural calcium inside our teeth wey go protect them from tooth decay.
Time don reach to upgrade to the world's most chosen toothpaste, Colgate, because Colgate locks calcium in.
Now, the Nigerian Dental Association, they recommend Colgate.
As the best man, I'd like to give a toast. But first, I have a few things to say. The money they are spraying the couple is reducing. It seems some people have rubbed glue under their shoes to pack it.
Clearly, he's been watching Comedy Nights or maybe My Siblings and I on Africa Magic Urban, DSTV channel 153. Now, you too can get inspired by our local entertainment. Get a HD decoder, dish, plus 1 month DSTV compact subscription for only 18,600 Naira. Because great stories start on DSTV.
Guy, you don't see that new funny video for Twitter? That one with the boy.
You mean this one?
What of that brother Shaggy news kit where they circulate WhatsApp?
Oh, this one.
What of that meme where the guy
when mouth open like this, ba?
Mr. No It All. Which data you they use know all these things?
Now Glow new data plans get me.
Are you serious?
With just 50 Naira, and they get 50 MB. And with just 100 Naira, and they get 150 MB. Where have to use chat or browse on top Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, and even Snapchat. Don't dull yourself, oh. Dial *777# now. Make you begin the browse, they go. Glow Unlimited.
láti gòkè àgùnlà láyé èèyàn nílò ìtọ́sọ́nà ẹni tó mọ̀nà débi àṣeyọrí. FMH International HR àwọn ni gbajúgbajà akọ́ṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ iléeṣẹ́ alárinà tó mọ ojúlẹ̀jà bá ti ń tọ́ni sọ́nà finimọ̀nà nípa bí gbogbo òǹwáṣẹ́ ṣe lè pàdé àwọn òǹgbanisíṣẹ́ pàápàá jùlọ láwọn orílẹ̀-èdè tó wà lókè òkun.
FMH International HR alábàáṣepọ̀ gidi ni wọ́n jẹ́ pẹ̀lú àjọ oníwádìí ìjìnlẹ̀ àgbáyé tá a mọ̀ sí United Nations Volunteer Research Group láti jùmọ̀ tọpinpin wàhálà táwọn ọmọlẹ́yìn kojú nídìí ìgbìyànjú ajé lọ sílẹ̀ òkèèrè. ìyẹn ọ̀rọ̀ tó jẹ mọ́ international migration àti international labour activities.
ǹjẹ́ o tiẹ̀ mọ̀ pé o nílò ìmọ̀ tó jinlẹ̀ dáadáa nípa ìlànà à ń tẹ̀lé láwọn pápákọ̀ òfurufú tó fẹ́ gbà sọdá sílẹ̀ òkèèrè. lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ bá a ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí United Nations Volunteer Research Group pẹ̀lú àjọṣepọ̀ FMH International HR ń ṣe research lórí ẹ̀dùn ọkàn àti ìpèníjà tẹ́ ẹ bá ní. questionnaires táwọn òṣìṣẹ́ FMH bá fún yín lágbègbè yín lẹ́yìn ṣàlàyé ìrírí yín sí.
fún àlàyé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ kàn sí wọn ní 3rd and 9th floor Cocoa House Dùgbẹ̀ Ìbàdàn.
telephone 0817 4444 627
àti 081 68 73 7222.
Chidi, now where you dey go dey jump road up and down?
Na papa say make I buy am shakis.
Shagini? Oh, I don't tell this man say make you no dey send this boy buy alcohol na. Papa Chidi, abeg no dey send this pikin buy shakis o.
Mama Chidi, why na? No be buy I say make him buy. Make I no dey send a message again.
Papa Chidi, you no know say na small before you go wan know how the thing dey taste and if that one come happen, when you come dey drink am, gangan, na big problem be that o.
Hey, e reach that one?
Yes o, Papa Chidi, e reach. Person wey never reach 18 no suppose touch alcohol. Papa Chidi, you hear me so? Even the Federal Ministry of Health talk say alcohol na for only person wey don reach 18.
Okay o, I don hear. I no go send am again. In fact, make I go tell am myself. Chidi!
Now, Distillers and Blenders Association of Nigeria, DBAN, will be subsector of Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, bring on this message.
32 FM
94.9.
FM 94.9, 20 minutes past 6 from our studio. We are live on YouTube, 32 FM 949 Ibadan. It's time now to do some analysis.
All right, I take my first story right here. And it's about the newly announced lockdown. Nigerian government clears air on curfew, new COVID-19 lockdown. The Secretary to the Government of the Federation and Chairman of the Presidential Steering Committee on COVID-19, Boss Mustafa, has sought to clarify misrepresentation in their briefing on Monday. Mustafa, speaking to News Agency of Nigeria on Tuesday, said it was erroneously reported that the federal government had reintroduced nationwide curfew between 12 a.m. and 4 a.m. as part of the COVID-19 safety protocols. According to him, the announcement made by the National Incident Management Manager, Dr. Mukhtar Mohammed, was taken out of context. Mustafa explained that the curfew imposed earlier under the phase 3 of the East lockdown was not relaxed. Under the 4th phase of restriction of movement, nightclubs, gyms and others will remain closed till further notice, while all citizens will ensure that mass gatherings outside work settings do not exceed maximum of 50 persons in an enclosed space. Hello. Hello, good morning, Dele. Good morning, Austin.
Good morning, Austin.
Yeah, Taya, good morning.
Good to have you.
Thank you for having me.
All right, we're talking about the new lockdown, and Austin, we heard that there is a strain of Indian COVID. I don't know. Some people ask, what was Nigeria looking at before the new strain came into the country?
Yes, the new strain has been discovered in Osun State with different characteristics and operations. But the big one, 617, has been discovered. Don't forget last week, the AU envoy made the clarification and also brought about the alarm that about 22 countries within the Africa continent has experienced or has discovered the new strain. So the ideal thing for us to do as a country is to put in measures that will further disallow the spread or the further spread of this particular strain in the country. And I'm aware that is the reason why the government came up with the new measure. Not as if this measure were not there before, but at least we are reawakening the consciousness in people that COVID is still very much active. If you look at the Indian scenario, even as we speak now, we have a case in India where 157 people die per hour. That is over 3,000 people within 24 hours. So for us as a people, we are really have to be on the guard. Let us not lose that. And what the federal government has also come up with is not a form of lockdown, because there were news yesterday that the federal government has locked down or is planning to lock down. No, the government has only come up with clarification on the need to strictly adhere to non-medical precautionary measures that have been in place before. It's also an awareness that COVID is still very much active. Look at India as it is being ravaged today, especially in the Asian country, Pakistan and some other country in the Asia are also experiencing a very devastating strain. So Nigerians must be very careful. Let the government lead by example, show us the green light, and also ensure that we do what we call self-compliance. This is not the time to take things for granted, because when you obey the regulations, you are not doing government any favor. You are only doing yourself a favor and your community a favor by reducing the spread of this deadly virus.
All right, away from COVID, let's talk about the 17 southern governors' ban on open grazing. We have this headline here from the Guardian newspaper. 17 southern governors ban open grazing, wants Buhari to address Nigerians' organized confab on insecurity. Buhari unveils new measures for Southeast, South-South security, quiet on threats in the north. Afenifere leader calls for president's resignation, and PDP, Nigeria in serious trouble. We must pray now.
Yes, I think there's no...
We lost that call from Austin. Austin, let's try to call back.
Right, let me take the story here from The Guardian. After individual attempts to address menace of open grazing in southern states, the Forum of Southern Governors in one voice yesterday announced a ban on open grazing in all the 17 southern states. They recommended that the federal government should support willing states to develop alternative and modern livestock management systems. They also called on President Buhari to, as a matter of urgency and importance, address Nigerians on the frightening state of insecurity across the nation and convoke a national conference, a national dialogue. Austin Idumo is back.
Yes, Yes, I think we are in a crisis situation, a situation where people can no longer sleep with their two eyes closed as a result of the insecurity, widespread insecurity across the country. So it's also a good thing that the Southern governor has come together to call on Mr. President of the need to address the nation, especially as it borders on security. If there is anything we need now, I think it's a government of national unity. This is not a time to play politics because we are talking about human life. You do not know to what extent this situation or this insecurity will last. So it demands a concerted effort, especially on the part of the ruling class, to actually come together and provide lasting solutions. The idea of a national confab or a national dialogue on security is not wrong as far as I'm concerned. So let the federal government look at every option on the table. It is particularly primitive and old-fashioned in the 21st century for us to continue to have a situation where cow will roam the streets of the country. So the ban on open grazing, it must be on a uniform level. Thank God the 17 Southern state governors are coming together. For states that have not been able to do that through legislation, let us do it, and let's also find a way of accommodating the other people. Let us know that this ban on open grazing is not an attack against a particular section of the country. It's not an affront or a threat against the livelihood of some people in the country. We must find a way to live together in peace as a people. However, the business of a particular person, as far as the law is concerned, should not be detrimental to the livelihood or a threat to the life of another person. So we must look for a way around this situation.
Since we've not agreed that cattle rearing is a national occupation.
Of course, cattle rearing shouldn't be a national occupation. It's a private business. If poultry business is not a national occupation, another form of businesses in Nigeria, even in terms of animal husbandry and water view, I don't think cattle rearing should be like a national occupation that must be forced down the throat of Nigeria, that we must be able to perhaps give land or allow people to encroach to people's premises and properties at will. So let the government look at a win-win situation. These people too, they need to survive. These people too, they need to do business. So what can the government do? Let us build ranching. Let the government encourage private businesses to go into ranches since it's a little capital intensive. Let them go into it. List it out for them. But the people that are involved in this particular line of business must be aware that government cannot provide land for them free of charge. Just like people who are in other businesses too, they can be supported. I agree they can be supported, but government may not be able to do everything for them.
Austin, one of the things discussed at the meeting was also, apart from the issue of cattle and all that, they discussed restructuring of the Federation to achieve state police, review of revenue allocation formula to favor states. And the federal government said that it's considering restructuring but not separation.
Yes, we need restructuring, not separation. There's no elite in the country that will tell you we need to separate, because separation or secession comes with a price. If you beat the drum of war, you never can tell how long and how devastating it could be. And those who were around during the Civil War, they will never pray to God for a rerun of that particular Civil War. So I don't think that is the way to go.
In fact, no country can survive, two civil wars. No country.
So what we are looking at is that the federal government today must heed the call for restructuring. The military or the unitary system of democracy that we operate in Nigeria is no longer sustainable. Look at the security situation, for example. Let us tinker with the constitution, devolve more power to the state in terms of responsibility, and also allow them to have a little above what they have now in terms of resources. That is the best way to go. Decentralize the police. Let states be able to manage their policing system in such a way that it will address their various peculiarities, because peculiarity differs. A situation where state governors practically will become helpless in security situation in their state until they get to Abuja, until IG gives command from Abuja. It is no longer working. Our population today does not support that. So let the federal government look at the possibility of devolution of power. Then they also talked about fiscal federalism. Well, you may not be able to control, the federal government might be looking at the option of total resource control. Even if we are not doing that, I think the revenue formula to be reviewed in such a way that states will get more money to finance their responsibility. Because if we talk about devolution of power, for example, giving more responsibility to the state, it also means that you need to give more resources to them.
Now,
to be
this
able
looks
to
like
the needs of their people.
This looks like a meeting that held about 2-3 years ago, a handshake across the Niger. It was called the other time. What do you see this and the implication of what happened yesterday, the outcome of this meeting for the south of the country?
Yes, until and unless we come together as a people to speak with one voice. I was particularly delighted about that meeting. All these governors were in attendance and they spoke with one voice for the first time. They put politics aside. Until we put politics aside, we might not be able to stop the security problem in the country. So that they have been able to come together, I think it's a way forward, and they have issued a statement that looks like a clarion call on the federal government.
Or do you think the federal government will be sincere and will be committed to this cause?
Of course, the federal government in this case has no choice. It could be a matter of time. We have always discussed serially on this platform that it is either will restructure in the true sense of it, or the system has a way of restructuring itself. And like what we have seen across the country, especially in the southern part of the country, you have seen that the country and some section of the country, especially in terms of security, are restructuring. So the federal government must listen. The federal government must listen to this and ensure that at all costs they do everything within their powers to be able to get to the root of this issue. So it is not a time to dilly-dally. It is not a time, because if we fail to heed this call at this time, it shows that we are only postponing the evil days. So the federal government should not allow the evil days to come. Let us appreciate what we have on ground and look at the security situation with a view of providing far-reaching solutions in terms of decision that will address the security challenges once and for all.
All right, and rising from its third emergency security meeting in 2 weeks, President Buhari has approved new security measures specifically targeted at Southeast and South-South geopolitical regions. When we return from this break, we'll take it up from there and some other stories.
Charles!
Yes, mommy?
Go and bring 2 sachets of hypo bleach for me.
Why 2?
Because I'm using one to soak the whites and using one to kill all the germs.
But I can't see any germs here.
They are so tiny you can't see them. But they are there. And that is why I trust only hypo bleach to kill them all.
Make your white fabrics whiter and your household free of illness causing germs and viruses with the disinfecting power of hypo bleach.
But don't you find that when you talk about find out that remedy, they learn from where we did. Because to find it easy for me. I wonder that is what we say easy way for me. Now linking my NIN to my glow line. Don't tell me, bro. I feel just first now pick up my phone. Go use the USSD code by dialing *109* my NIN hash. Or quickly, I go just text my NIN to 109. I feel also visit glowworld.com/NIN on top my super fast internet. If I come the area where we say glow world near me, like just waka enter. And if you don't forget your NIN, dial *346#, you don't get them back. So people there, they call the ask question. We they can register for NIN. Don't worry yourself. Just waka enter any nearest glow world. Don't let them disconnect you from all the amazing voice and data offers where they inside Glow. Linking your NIN, they're safe and it's 100% free with zero wahala.
Glow, grandmasters of data.
iléeṣẹ́ Novesola wọ́n ní kí n sọ fún ọ pé tòjò tẹ̀rùn gbogbo àkókò ńlẹ̀ dá ádámà nílò náà yàtọ̀ sí náà dògán tá a fi ń sun bọ̀ọ̀lì lábà oko àgàgà iná sólà tó ń gbàgbára láti inú òrùn tó bá gbọ́ Novel sólà ní ó tẹ̀lé iléeṣẹ́ Novesola wọ́n ti wà ní sẹpẹ́ fún pèsè àwọn èròjà sólà lẹ́lẹ́kàǹkà inverter solar panels and batteries solar kit láti tanná láti charge battery gbọ́ rédíò kọrin jẹ̀gbádùn àti láti tanná ẹlẹ́yin bíi 2 sí 3 solar fan tó ń gbé fan láti tanná sùn dẹ́kun ẹ̀fọn amára níní ṣokùnfà àìsàn ibà solar floodlight fàyíká ilégbèé àtòpópónà fúnṣẹ́ ìmọ́lẹ̀ solar freezer láti ṣe nǹkan jíjẹ mímu lọ́jọ́sí kómi síta fóníbàárà solar CCTV camera ẹlẹ́yinjú àsáfàbò nílé iṣẹ́ àtọ́fíìsì solar water heater tí somi tútù ní gbígbóná solar water pump tó lè fami gòkè ní kànga energy saving appliances DC bulb DC TV DC fan tó ń gbàgbára náà sára bẹ́ẹ̀ làkànṣe solar product wà fún dókítà lecturers farmers tailor àtàwọn ṣọ́ọ̀bù káríkárí Novesola kan náà ń lo kájú ẹ̀ kàn sí wọn bó rajà lólùlẹ́sẹ̀ wọn tó wà ní Akíndélé plaza ìdójúkọ Adamasingba stadium Mọ́kọ́lá Ìbàdàn tàbí lẹ́ka iléeṣẹ́ wọn tó bá súnmọ́
081-8776-6005.
Novesola ló mójútó solar.
Please, sir, how do I get to Retire Well Crescent?
It's easy. Just go straight on longitude 155. Take a 360-degree turn, then traverse on the trajectory. And bam, you enter the streets. You can't miss it.
At Stambic IBTC Pension Managers, we believe that preparing for the future should be easy. Email switch to pensionsolution@stambicibtc.com and let our experienced managers help you get started. Stambic IBTC Pension Managers, a member of Standard Bank Group.
Uncle Dentist, wetin be cavities and how Colgate take dey protect my teeth from cavities? Shey e dey use comfort?
No dear, na hole for teeth dey cause most tooth pain wey be cavity. But if you use Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection take brush every day, the confirmed formula go help keep natural calcium inside our teeth wey go protect them from tooth decay.
Time don reach to upgrade to the world's most chosen toothpaste, Colgate, because Colgate locks calcium in.
Na the Nigerian Dental Association dey recommend Colgate.
ṣòfẹ́ mọ̀dí rẹ̀ bí mo ṣe ń dábìí ẹ̀dùn òbí òwe health concern global consult and multilevel marketing cooperative investment credit society limited tó jalagbàtà fún gbogbo àwọn iléeṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe herbal food supplement nílẹ̀ òkèèrè làṣírí ibẹ̀ bí wọn náà bá fẹ́ lè ra tó péye tó wọ́n sì tún máa rogún sápò rẹ̀ lọ́nà tó lẹ́jìtì tó sì máa gbàdá 10% sí 15% lórí owó tó fi dókòwò lóṣooṣù láì kiri ọjà tàbí múrì fara wa ẹ̀yin tẹ́ fẹ́ dókòwò papọ̀ pẹ̀lú wa àtẹ̀yin tẹ́ ti bá a dókòwò papọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ máa gba tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì tẹ́ fi kópa nínú ìdíje yìí kó toríire tí ó wáyé lọ́jọ́ kejì oṣù kẹwàá ọdún tá a wà yìí níbi tẹ́ẹ̀dì fọkọ̀ ayọ́kẹ́lẹ́ ìrìnàjò sí Dubai lọ́ọ̀tìlẹ̀ kan níbi sẹ́mẹ́ntì gbẹdọ̀lẹ̀ ọ̀kadà jẹnẹrétọ̀ fìríjì àtètò ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀fẹ́ ọlọ́dún kan fáwọn ọmọ wa ṣèfàjẹ́ àjọ tó ń rí sí ìyíkoto ìdíje oríire buwọ́lu ètò yìí kàsílẹ̀ iṣẹ́ health concern lẹ́gbẹ̀lẹ́ epo MRS ní kọjá Bishop Phillips Academy Ìwòrò Ìbàdàn àti ní Stanbic Bank Building Niger West Area Challenge Ìbàdàn pé 090-5000-4816 090-5000-4816 health concern sọ ìlera dọ̀rọ̀.
As the best man, I'd like to give a toast. But first, I have a few things to say. The money they are spraying the couple is reducing. It seems some people have rubbed glue under their shoes to pack it.
Clearly, he's been watching Comedy Nights or maybe My Siblings and I on Africa Magic Urban, DSTV channel 153. Now, you too can get inspired by our local entertainment. Get a HD decoder, dish, plus 1 month DSTV compact subscription for only 18,600 Naira. Because great stories start on DSTV.
Welcome back. 32 FM 949 Ibadan. That's the station. We're located on the 4th floor Cocoa House building, Dugbe. Well, we open the phone lines in a short while, but we'll quickly read out the story. Youth should be ashamed for failing Nigeria, says Adeyanju. And the acting national leader of a pan-Yoruba socio-political organization, Afenifere, Payo Adeyanju, has asked the youth to take their position as change agents in the country. He maintained that the present regime has failed Nigerians and the youth had refused to charge the government to work in the interest of the country. He stated this at the 95th birthday of the leader of the Afenifere, Ruben Fashorati. Actually, yesterday he called out President Buhari to either resign or whatever. And I don't know what the youth will respond with, But I know that one of the movements by the youth was the NSAS movement, which happened last year, but it was actually truncated. All right, let's. Hello. Hello.
Hello, sir.
All right. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. What's your name, sir? Where are you calling from?
I'm Prince Adeyi.
All right, sir.
From Ishararemo. The issue of this country is beyond comprehension. First, the government is part of this security problem we're having. Maybe it is their baby. They cannot control it again. And even though the statement of our government is not in conjunction to arresting the security situation in this country, the North has been creating problem for a long time into the southern area, even though I'm not safe. As far as I'm concerned. Hello?
Hello, sir. We can hear you.
We can hear you.
The country, nobody is safe. I cannot go out, I cannot travel because I don't have anybody to pay money on me. If I die, I would rather die.
You won't even die.
I would rather die instead of anybody to pay money on me.
You won't die now. All right. 0705 500949 0809 700949. Hello.
Good morning, Tayo.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
I just come and look up from I was shocked when the SGF said the COVID has been in place for long. Considering what is happening in the society, I don't see any sign of any COVID for long. People gathered at party, over 200, 300 people, no restriction. But as Nigerians, all of the way we have been saying, we should take care of ourselves. We should not always put everything on the doorstep of the government. Again, this COVID does not know the rich or the poor. If they are telling us that we take the measures, let's take to it. And the meeting of the Southern governor is a good one on their own side. But I still believe we are still deceiving ourselves, believing that this current federal government will take anything from us. I don't see them. They know what they are doing.
All right,
but
comrade.
this is the way we take it to those three. That is it.
Thank you, comrade, for your call there. Hello, 32 FM. I'm absolutely convinced that some things will happen in this country before 2023 general elections. Take it or leave it. May God bless Nigeria. Balogun from Ologuneru. We got a message, more money for states to loot. We need complete restructuring, not continuous looting of Niger Delta or cash. No light in Akwete for a week now. Mr. Sam Ayo from Akwete. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Tayo.
Good morning.
0705 500949 0809 700949. We have the time coming up to 15 minutes before 7. Let's take a break for some messages.
8 times 500 naira, 4,000 naira. 8 times 5,000. Hi!
Abeg, where una dey see this money?
Money care. Na the ogbonge bonus wey dey sama me as I buy new SIM card o. See then they give me double data subscription plus 8 times a woof anytime I recharge.
Oh boy, cut up for me now.
You know say you fit buy SIM card now for any accredited Airtel shop, ba? Just go there with your NIN, just like that.
Sure guy.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Hey, why did you put it in the pot like that? You're supposed to break it first.
Says who? This is how I cook my pasta. Besides, it's golden penny pasta. It's non-sticky, so it doesn't matter.
But I want to cook it with meatballs mixed with pepper sauce and cheese.
Go ahead and enjoy your golden penny pasta just the way you want it. Golden penny pasta is made with durum wheat, which contains protein, and it's non-sticky, so you can cook, serve, and eat just the way you want it. With golden penny pasta, your way is best.
If you don't know the transfer news, you might tell your friends your team has the top striker.
What are you talking about?
If you tell your friends your team has the top striker, they might loudly disagree. If they loudly disagree, the whole viewing center might get involved. If the whole viewing center gets involved, you might lose the argument. If you lose the argument, you might kick the floor in frustration. Before things get out of hand, settle it with Google Search. Get the latest football news, live scores, transfers, probabilities, and so much more on your Google app.
Grooming a new generation that cannot be intimidated anywhere in the world involves creating an enabling environment for our children to explore and crave for more innovation. Hence, the consortium of intellectuals have brainstormed to design an educational framework through a world-class government-approved institution, Inselberg Coast International German-Swiss Schools. Admission is currently ongoing for creche, nursery, primary, and secondary, an environment where your baby can be sufficiently catered for, superb boarding facilities, conducive learning environment, and our tuition is affordable. Register your child at Inselberg Coast International German Swiss School. Entrance examination comes up every Thursday and Friday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Number 33 Adeyanju Street off Awolowo Road, Old Bodija, Ibadan. Website www.inselberggermanschool.com or call 0812 325 5076 or 0812 141 6830. Inselberg Coast German Swiss School, where cultural diversity brings collective strength.
Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam. Rama. You just dey come. Me, I don't break my fast with the food where they give us for here. In fact, now so kill we kill before we collect ham.
So, all this stress on top say you want collect fruit for breaking fast. Don't worry yourself, because me don't get get fruit from Adron Homes. You remember I tell you about the Ramadan promo. You self benefit from Adron Ramadan promo package. With chicken money like 25,000 naira initial deposit. You go get food pack or shopping voucher and even spread the payment within 24 months. You no finish for there. For every land where you buy, you say go collect gift. If you can't pay 1 million income, you go collect food pack, bag of rice, goat, and even shopping voucher. Take join body. Hey, wait till you they wait for. Oh yeah, sharply go Adron Homes. Make you self benefit from the Ramadan promo. For more story, make you call us for 0802 200 4260 or 0805 661 4335.
Lọ mú àpò débi tí bílíṣì àìpò méjì fún mi.
Máàmì méjì báwo.
Torí pé màá fi kan rẹ àwọn aṣọ funfun yìí, màá fi kan tó kùn pa gbogbo kòkòrò.
Ṣùgbọ́n èmi ò rí kòkòrò bíbá ẹ̀ máàmì.
Wo wọ́n kéré débi pé o ò lè fojú rí wọn. Ṣùgbọ́n wá ìdí nìyẹn tọkàn mi fi balẹ̀ lórí bílíṣì àìpò láti pa wọ́n pátápátá.
Jẹ́ káṣọ funfun rẹ funfun sí i, kí lè rẹ́ sì bọ́ lọ́wọ́ kòkòrò àìfojúrí tí ń fa àìsàn. Agbára àfọ̀mọ́ tó wà nínú bílíṣì àìpò yóò pa gbogbo kòkòrò àìfojúrí pátápátá.
Egbògi kan ti délẹ̀ yìí, egbògi àtẹ̀jẹ̀ ṣe ni ó dára fẹ̀jẹ̀ gidi gan. Veneto cleanser ló ń jẹ́ o. Veneto cleanser ló ń jẹ́ o.
Ojú rẹ̀ ṣàǹjọ̀lọ̀ lójoojúmọ́ kí làṣírí ẹ wà rí.
Veneto cleanser ni.
Já mi sí ọ̀rẹ́.
Veneto cleanser egbògi àtẹ̀jẹ̀ṣe tí bádọ̀tí ara wọ̀ yá ìjà rẹ̀ wọ́n mọ́lẹ̀ ṣe wọ́n yẹbẹyẹbẹ. Inú tó ń kú tó ń dàrú gbòdògbòdò kò bára rẹ̀ èrí inú ẹ̀jẹ̀. Amọ̀nà ti dé o. Veneto cleanser egbògi àtẹ̀jẹ̀ṣe tí a fi ewé àti egbò ṣe ní ọ̀nà tìgbàlódé. NAFDAC fòǹtẹ̀lù MA1 Nigeria Limited ni wọ́n gbé Veneto cleanser jáde. A wà ní nọ́mbà 17 Ọba Akínyẹlé off Adeogun Street, Aláàfin Avenue, Olúyọ̀lé Estate, Ring Road, Ìbàdàn. Telephone 08034051533 fún títà àti rírà. Ìwọ náà darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Veneton cleanser àmọ̀tẹ́kùn egbòogi tí ń ya gbogbo kòkòrò inú ẹ̀jẹ̀ wẹ́lẹ́wẹ́lẹ́.
Ibadan! 9 Mobile 4G LTE has landed and we are in for the time of our lives. Streaming matches will never be the same. Video calls will be clearer than ever. Work will be so smooth, it won't feel like work. That's smooth.
Yes, Ibadan. Enjoy browsing with quality 4G LTE on 9 mobile data plans. Get 2 GB plus free access to social media for 500 naira, 7 GB plus free access to social media for 1,500 naira, and 3.5 GB free data for night streaming on select monthly data plans of 1,000 naira and above. Dial *200*3*1# to get started. T's and C's apply. 9 Mobile.
We go back to the phone lines 0705 500949 0809 700949. Who is the caller? Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
This is Omobasharon.
Right.
Please, I want to speak on the statement credited to federal government that considering the structuring, not separation. It's a nice thought and it's a welcome development. I really appreciate them for keeping turning their listening here to the voice of million Nigerians. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you for your contribution. Good morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Fagbemi from Ibadan.
Good to have you, Mr. Fagbemi.
You see, just have come later just said, anybody or government or state government that is still waiting for this federal government is deceiving itself. They are wasting their time. The actions of this federal government under General Buhari and the utterances have shown clearly they are not ready to solve any problem or to even stop any killings. What are we waiting for? That is why I said the other time that many people are not supporting, including you media, the analysts. When should we call for revolution? We should have supported. We are fighting that the church of what? As if we did not go to school. If we have anything even worse than revolution, it is needed now. Where should we go from where? From here. Well, when should we continue to be talking and they are not listening? They are talking about restructuring now. Are they ready to do it? It is a Jimmy, they are not ready. By now, the National Assembly not supposed to be there now. They're supposed to have been shut down by our protest for failing to impeach the president. But that's the only solution now, and we should start from there. If we are still waiting, then we are wasting our time. Good morning.
Fagbemi there, giving his own opinion. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. I'll be calling from Bodija.
From Bodija, okay, go on.
You see, I'm so happy with some of the opinion that people that called this morning voice out. You see, our education seems to have blinded us to the reality. The truth is, the Fulanis, they have captured. We know what happened in the Taraba State, Plateau State, Benue State, and now going on in Southeast. The next target is the Southwest. The earlier we wake up to that reality, to break up, the better. Thank you.
Right. Thank you. You heard what I said?
Yeah. 0705 5949.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Dr. Mark. Good morning.
Good morning, Dr. Mark.
Yeah. Thanks very much. I'd like to say something about the government coming out to all the South, I mean the entire South governors coming together. That synergy is fantastic. I think this first time such meeting will be convened. I want to use the opportunity to talk to them. I read their communique, but we need more. We need more of such a thing. You see, like the last caller said, the Northerners have been able to, especially the Fulanis, have been able to capture. If you go to what is called the seat of power in this nation, if you go to what is called security units, the entire armed forces, they are there. Immigration, they are there. The police, they are there. Everywhere. So if the South do not play their games properly now, all the killings we are seeing in the entire Southeast, they are the one in charge. They are the one responsible for it.
Hello.
Hello, Dr. Mark.
I think we also have to be, we need to let our callers know, all right? If you cannot substantiate a fact, all right, or a statement.
Or a claim.
Don't say it on air. All right? Don't say it on air. A crime is a crime. A criminal is a criminal and should face the full wrath of the law. That is what we should all advocate for. Advocate 0800705 5000 949 009 7000 949.
Hello.
John Njoku is my name. Thank you.
Good morning, Mr.
In the Second Republic, we had the South Governors Forum. Those who are conversant with the Second Republic activities, we agree with me, and they work perfectly okay. They were even moving the meeting from one state to the other within the southern region here. You see, I am equally in support of the convocation of National Conference or Dialogue. If our president will listen, because it has come to this stage, something drastic has to be done to hold the nation's public breach into anarchy. I am in support for the call on convocation of National Conference or Dialogue. We have in the country 3 ethnic nationalities, and there is need to bring this nationality around the conference to discuss how we are going to live together as one country. This is the aim of achieving national unity, or else this problem we may have to continue until we find a lasting solution through dialogue. John Njoko is my name.
Thank you, John Njoko. Dele, do we need another one? National dialogue?
Yeah, we have to just keep talking till we get results because talk is cheap. You said something that we had some photograph sessions and all that 3 years ago, thereabout. And what we always get is this. But if we really want one Nigeria, it's not going to be a South-South agenda alone. It's not going to be a South-West agenda alone. Let all governors come together. Let's bring our differences on the scoreboard and let's try to sort out our differences. Let's look at where we can work together and what we do not want from each other, what we cannot take from each other. That's when we can grow forward. Maybe at the end of the day, our independence will be validated.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. We didn't get your name. Adetunji. All right, so go on.
Yeah, please, I'm a supporter of the meeting converged by governors of the southern part of Nigeria. And I hope it's not just a mere exercise to calm the free nerves, because we have many states in the south where we have ban on open place, but they are not expected. Come to your state here, it's as if there's no law in place. Go to a city. So they should walk up the talk, and they should tell us the lawful, like the northern governors love their own people. This president will not do anything. They should be serious about it, and they should claim. I mean, they should portray themselves as their lovers of their people. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Tayo, when we're talking about restructuring, we should not forget to strengthen our local governments. Local governments cannot continue to be at the back seats. Local governments should not continue to be a toy for state governments and all that.
And you know what they say, politics is a game of numbers. So that is also to support what the gentleman, the caller, just said, Adetunji. All right. On the coming together of the governors. 0705 5000 949 0809 7000 949. We can see some people calling the other line. Let's see. Do you have a message here? Okay. Hello. I want President Buhari, Lai Mohammed, and Garba Shehu to go and read translation of Holy Quran, chapter 33, verse 70, if they are true Muslims and if they believe in the existence of Almighty God. They should rethink. The president should do the needful to save this nation from all these national embarrassment. May God bless Nigeria. Balogun from Ologun, we got it. Your message. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Tayo. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Sorry about the last statement. I was trying to make a point that if the federal government is coming out to tell us that they would go with restructuring. Now, they need to give all Nigerians their own blueprint of restructuring. You know, what we want is a system where we will be able to grow the economy of Nigeria. We want a situation where the resources that is present in each state will be harnessed towards the growth of that state. For example, in Oyo State, we can have what is called mechanized farming, just like we used to have in the 60s when we have this 1960 constitution. The regional system of government where states are in units and they're able to come up with growth for their region. The youth were...
All right, because of time, we have to...
The challenge is, I can mine my resources. You are not doing anything about it. And it's just there. And I'm hungry. How do you explain such a scenario or situation?
Those resources, they have been there since God knows when. So, full restructuring, and I am for the strengthening of local governments. Local governments are the closest government to the people. In the UK, the local governments are very powerful.
You still see the politics surrounding it here?
Well.
Thank you, dear listener. It's public holiday. Tomorrow is also another public holiday.
And maybe Friday will be another. We are not sure yet.
It shouldn't. You should go back to work.
It happened some 5 years ago when we had 3 holidays back to back. That's what we have.
Don't we love holidays in this country?
We love holidays.
09. Okay.
It's time to leave.
It's time to leave. Up next is Smart Kids Show with Auntie Yellow. I am OLUTAYO. OGUNADE. Thank you, dear listener, and bye for now.
My name is DELE ADEYANJU. Good morning.